So I've been out and I've bought 9 individual supermarket own branded mince pies. Now behind me, I've actually bought some luxury mince pies too, which I will test in a different video. But in today's video, I'm going to get rather full, I think. Now the way it's going to work is I'm going to score them in 4 categories and then I will give you the overall winner. I'll also give you the one that I think is the best value, and I'll also say the one that's my favourite. We have cost, look, pastry, thinness and the taste of the pastry, and then the taste. So, let's begin. So we're going to start with the first one on the list, which is Tesco. I'm using a scoring system of 1 to 5, so above average will be 4 or 5, below average will be 1 or 2. I've taken the cost of all 9 mince pies, added them together, divided them by 9, and I've come out with an average of £1.41. So Tesco at £1.09, score 4 points on cost. That's actually 18 pence per mince pie. Okay, the look of the mince pie. It's not the prettiest, but it does have some pattern on the top there, which makes it look a bit prettier. So I'm going to score that a 3. Pastry, it's not exactly thin, and it looks a bit unrefined. So for that, I'm going to give it a 2. The all-important taste test. That's lovely, to be fair. The little bits of sugar on the top there just complement the whole thing. It looks like it's well filled. That tasted really nice. I'm going to give that a 5, I reckon. Okay, next, Lidl. Now, Lidl was a funny one. They actually call this luxury mince pies, and on here it's called deluxe. But they only had one range, so that's why I'm including it in this test. Cost of the Lidl mince pies, 6 for £1.75. I've marked that as a 2. That's 29 pence each. So the look, yeah, it looks very nice. It's got some decoration on the top. So, look-wise, I'm going to give that a 4. Pastry, seems quite thin. It looks quite nice. I'm going to give that a 4 too. Taste. Okay. Not as sweet as the Tesco. The mixture itself inside has a hint of something brandy-ish or cognac or something. And there's a bit of an aftertaste. I'm going to give that a 3. Okay, next, Co-op. Now, we only get 4 in this one. Now, my local Co-op only had that for their mince pies, and it's a small branch. So, tell me in the comments whether they do another line, or is this it? So we get 4 for £1.30, and I've given that a 2 because that is 32.5 pence per mince pie. That's our most expensive so far. Look-wise, we're short crust top, and we've got a bit of oozing from the side there. There's no decoration on the top, so we're going to go average. We're going to go 3 for look. Pastry looks quite appetizing. It seems fairly thin and refined, so we're going to go 4 for that. Okay, taste. Quite thin. It's not very deep, but it is full of the mixture. I'd be happy to be given that by a friend whilst having a cup of tea, but 2. Okay, next, Morrisons. They have gone the short crust top as well, like Co-op we've just seen. This is £1.75 for 6. That works out at 29.1 pence each. Look-wise, it's not the most appealing. Let me show you this one. I mean, it's fine. It is a mince pie, and you can certainly see what's inside it. Dare I say it almost looks like it's burnt? Look-wise, I'm going to go 1. Pastry, possibly burnt. It doesn't look great, does it? I'm going to go 2. Taste. I'm going to try this sticky little monster here. No. It feels like it's well filled. There's not a lot of mix there. All I'm getting is pastry. There's a lot of pastry. It's below average. I'm going to call it a 2. Okay, Waitrose. I'm excited for this one. Set of 6 in Waitrose, £1.25. 20.8 pence each. If there was a award for the happiest, most fantastic cashier, it would go to Mary in the Allington branch. She was fantastic, but sadly I haven't got a category for that. But I'm interested to see, because price-wise for Waitrose, they're sort of bang in the middle. I gave them a 3. Look-wise, we have a little bit of rippling in the pastry on the top there. No Christmassy decoration. I'm going to give it a 3. bang in the middle. Pastry-wise, you'd say it was sort of perfectly cooked. It's thin, it's crumbly, looks all right. I'm going to give it a 4. Okay, the important bit. It's not quite got the sweetness of the Tesco. It's sort of light and it's not filled all the way inside that cavity, but it's very nice, but it's not beating the Tesco on taste, so it's going to get 4. Asda, £1.25 for 6, just like the Waitrose. That's 20.8 pence per mince pie. Look-wise, yeah, it's fine. They've tried a bit harder than some. We've got a bit of a Christmas decoration on there. I'm going to give them a 4. Pastry, it's a bit thick. Is it average or is it? I'm going to give it average, 3. Okay, the important bit. It's lacking a bit of sweetness in the pastry, and the mixture is very moist, and I don't particularly like it. I'm going to give it a 2. Next, Sainsbury's. This is £1.25 again, like the previous two, Asda and Waitrose, 20.8 pence per mince pie. The look. They've tried with the old Christmas tree there. It's probably just perfectly cooked. We've got a bit of browning around the sides there. I'm going to call that fine. They've tried. We're going to give them a 4. Pastry. Ooh, this one's actually coming off, so we can see. Oh wow. Look inside there, look. It looks like we haven't got a lot of filling, but we've got a lot of pastry around the outside. Right, I'm going to go average, 3. Okay. Okay, so I'm getting a bit of sweetness from the pastry, and then I'm afraid the mix inside is a bit lost. Because of that lack of balance, I'm going to go 2. Okay, second to last on the list is Aldi, and this is labelled as Holly Lane. Nice. So, for 6 of these, £1.09, 18 pence each. That's the same as the Tesco own brand. So the look, yeah, they've done really well. Nice, pretty. We're going to give it a 4. Pastry, average, 3. The all important one. Right, okay. All I'm getting is pastry. There's not enough mix in there. And what mix is in there, I can't taste to offset the pastry. And also, I got an aftertaste of Battenberg cake. No, I like Battenberg, but not in my mince pie. That's going to get a 1, I think. Okay, can we end on a high note? Marks and Spencer's, renowned for quality of food. This is the most expensive set of 6, £2. That works out as 33.3 pence per mince pie. And for that, I've given it a 1. So, the look, very nice. Now, if I'm right in saying, this is the only one that's got a little cutout on the top of the pastry there. I really like it. And compared to some of the others that I've marked for 4, I'm going to give that a 5. Okay, pastry. Well, you can see around the rim there, it looks pretty thin on top. Yeah, it looks nice and thin. I'm going to give that a 4. Okay, taste. It's perfectly filled in there. The balance between the pastry and the filling is perfect. It's sweet enough. I just like it to taste a bit more alcohol-y maybe, but these are the sort of basic ranges. I'm going to give it a 4 for taste. Well, that was interesting. There are some on there that I could eat all day, and there are some on there that I don't want to see again. So the scores are in. We have tied first place on 14 points. Tesco, Waitrose, and M&S. But best value, got to be Tesco. Got to be Tesco. £1.09, joint lowest with Aldi. And then my pick, have to be Tesco. Cheapest, best tasting. Nice, done a great job. That's it from Dadskillz in this one. Let me know in the comments what your favourite is and what your go-to brand is. I'm now going to test those. So join me in the next episode for those, and I'll see you soon. Have a good one. Cheers. I know it's only November, but what can I do? They bring these mince pies out and I've got to taste them. What can you do, eh? And now you know, Tesco, go for it.